She's all the way from LA. She's worked on The Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men. Give it up for Jessica Fass, everybody. Come on.
Hey everyone, what's up? I'm from LA. Try not to boo me too much. As he said, I used to work in Hollywood for 5 years, gave that up. I used to work at 2.5 Men, The Big Bang Theory. Always an assistant, never a writer, like always a bridesmaid, never a bride. But there was so much competition there that I had to do what I like to call a trans person operation. You guys might have not heard of this. But yes, I had to be transformed into a completely different person. Because believe it or not, I used to be a hot blonde like Aaron. But then, I did my operation, now I look like this. Right. So I was kind of like, when I was picking it out of the book of what I wanted to transform into, I pointed at a picture of Daria and Ugly Betty, and I said, let's try that. So, I got the boots, I got the glasses, my hair's a little bit cooler than Ugly Betty's, but they couldn't quite get it all out of me in the operation. I still got the trendy white coat and accessories, so there's a little bit of Jennifer Aniston left in me. But this trans person operation is now popular. It's like people are copying me. I think it's trending on Twitter now. And who else did it? Like Tina Fey, Janine Garofalo, and so they made my Snow White with glasses yet quasi-lesbian look I have going on into something trendy. And so now I'm considered hot, and now I get hit on all the time. Thank you. And I wasn't expecting it, because I grew up like a late bloomer, no boyfriends till the 20s, but I think it's better that way. Young ladies out there, it's better focus on your studies. Date, have fun when you're in your 20s. I had a blast. Good, I like that applause. Yes, I'm a little bit of a Jewish mother too. So now I get hit on all the time. And I wasn't expecting it, so sometimes I think it's a trick. Well, when my first boyfriend was first hitting on me, he comes up to me and he goes, "So Jessica, do you like sushi?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Why?" And he's just being nice, friendly, trying to ask me out. And then he's like, "Well, no particular reason. Do you live around here?" And I was like, "Yeah." "Why?" "Are you gonna throw sushi at my house?" So that's over with. Now I get hit on and I'm more used to it. And I actually became a matchmaker, believe it or not, so I set up other people as well. I'm Jewish, and we had a lot of fellow Jews tonight. Give us applause for all of our Jews here tonight. Awesome, good. No anti-Semitism here, very good to hear. So I just have to brag that I am the best Jewish daughter ever, okay? No one can fight with me. You know why? Because I lost 50 pounds, I moved to Israel, and I got a Jewish boyfriend, and I became a matchmaker. So, mic drop, I get the title for best Jewish daughter of all time. So, my mom did not want me to be with an Israeli Jewish boy. She would have rather me, be here. I corrected that because now I did move back. I lived in Israel, I lived in Tel Aviv for 5 years, and I had a blast. And I dated so many Israeli guys and so many actually Jews from all over the world. It was pretty amazing. And what I really noticed about the Israeli culture is that Israeli women are very adventurous and Israeli men are very brave. So in case in point, the Israeli girl, she's like, "Oh yeah, I would have a three-way." She says it to her guy friend. And but I wouldn't want to have it with you because it could ruin the friendship. And the Israeli guy was very brave because he's like, "You know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take. This whole friendship thing doesn't work out. I'm good. Let's go for it." It was really interesting, the cultural differences, even hanging out with Israeli female friends. I would go out to a club with this one Israeli friend, and she's great. I love her. So we go to this event that was actually for internationals and Israelis to meet, sponsored by the Jewish agency, like your Jewish mother threw a party, not a typical club party. There was a chocolate fondue fountain at the party in the middle of the club. Very tame party, right? So it was not scary as the last guy was talking about the ha ha ha. This was very tame. So there was less ha-haing. So we go to the party and we had a little bit to drink, so we got separated. And I did not see my friend at the end of the night, and I thought she went home with a nice Israeli boy or international. So I went on my way home as well. But the next day, she calls me and she goes, Jesse, you no look for me at party. You don't know where I go. Maybe something happened to me. Maybe this guy I go with, he do the rape to me. You don't know. And I'm like, but she's the Israeli girl. She's been to the freaking army. Shouldn't this conversation be reversed? So I'm like, look, I did it. First of all, rape is a verb, so you're using it wrong in the sentence. Because I gotta correct her grammar. I'm sorry. Let's start with that. And I go, and second of all, I didn't think anybody was gonna rape you at a party sponsored by the Jewish agency that had a freaking chocolate fountain in the middle, okay? That's the safe space. If you get scared, go to the chocolate fountain. And she goes, okay, so fine. So maybe he'd do the rape with me. No, you're still using it wrong in the sentence, and now you made it sound like a fun party dance that I want to try at my cousin's bar mitzvah. Okay, I'm gonna leave you guys with a fun little song, because people ask me, how could you live in Israel? Like, isn't that crazy? How did you survive away from the comforts of America for so long? So I wrote a little song. You'll probably know the theme, so feel free to sing along about why I loved living in Israel, okay? It's called Where Everybody is the Same, a Jew. Making your way in Israel takes everything you've got. Worrying about the threat of another terrorist attack. Plus, it's freaking hot. And you have to haggle, you can't just pay. Sometimes you want to go where everybody is the same. Da-na-na. Jews roam in the desert, love to complain. Da-na-na. You want to float in the Dead Sea until your open wounds start to burn. And they all speak English, so Hebrew I don't really have to learn. Da-na-na-na-na. But I'm looking for a good big old place, but falafel's all they've got. So I wait in line to order mine, but 5 guys cut and take my spot. And then the same 5 guys hit on me later that day. But they're dressed better than me and it's Tel Aviv, so they're probably gay. Sometimes you want to go where everyone serves the army. Da-na-na. Then they go to the States before they get their degree. Da-na-na. You'll find them at your local mall, working at the cosmetic stand. And they always want to rub some weird salt shit on my hand. Da-da-da. But sometimes you want to go where everybody is a Jew. Da-na-na. But there's no Hollywood to rule, what can they do? Da-na-na. And no one has a fancy swimming pool because the lawyers don't make a dime. They're actually paid in shekels. So they'll promote a club or make some hummus to pass the time. But this country is one big family. They're the descendants of Abraham. But just remember, if you visit, you won't find ham. No, you won't find ham. You won't find ham or pork. Trust me, I looked everywhere. And that's my time. Thank you all.
Jessica Fass, everybody, come on! All right.